It's recording. So, and then you're saying when is it absolute? When is it all reals or no solution? Or are you asking why would some answer?
I'm asking. I know when it's all reals and no solution, but I'm just like confused where sometimes you. So on number 13 on the packet, I got C is less than 0. Like it was an actual answer. It wasn't just like no solution or all real solution.
Okay. And the answer in the packet said it was all real solutions?
Like I got all of them right, but I'm just confused for when sometimes you actually have to write out the answer and when you write no solution or all real solutions.
And that was in 5.3 you said, or 5.4?
All 5.3 it's this stuff like on the bottom.
Number 13? Yeah.
Like, yeah, 13.
Okay. And I'll just, because a couple of people join, if you don't want to sit and stare at me study with people and you want to study yourself, or you don't need me to watch you study, I don't really need to watch you study, then you're free to go. Okay? So you could just type here and I'll count you as your attendance. If you want to review by yourself, that's fine. But if you have questions, I would stay on so I can answer your question. So
wait, how should we let you know that we want to review by ourselves?
You're right here in the chat.
Type here in the chat so I count you for your attendance. And then you're free to go. 4C minus 5.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Is less than 2C minus 10. Okay. So this one, so let's distribute. Is this the next question? Number 13, right?
Yeah. 4C minus 20.
So 4C minus 20 is less than?
2C minus 20.
2C minus 20. So if you do all your math out, C is going to be less than 0.
Yeah, that's what I got.
That is
I'm just confused.
Or is it?
Like it just, the answer is C is less than 0. Then like on number 11, let's say, like I don't know what the final answer was what I got, but I got no solution. I'm just confused why you wouldn't write like all real solution. Is it because it's a variable, so you don't exactly know what the number is classified as?
No, you would get a no solution or all real solution in this situation. If you had something like this, and I'll make one up very simple. 3x plus 2 is greater than 3x minus 2, let's say. So I would subtract 3x on both sides. And when my x's or my variable gets canceled out completely, then you know you're in a situation where you get no or all real solutions. In that moment.
Wait, can you say that again?
Sure. If I gave you 3x plus 2 is greater than 3x minus 2. Now you subtract 3x on both sides, you lose your variables. If your variables get completely canceled out, so you're just left with numbers, at this moment, you know it's going to be either two options, all real solutions or no real solutions. Now, if the statement's true, so after I subtract both 3x's and I got 2 is greater than negative 2, is that statement true or false?
That's true.
So if it's true, it's going to be all
real solutions.
And if it's false, what do you think it's going to be?
No reals.
Yeah, no real solution.
But okay. In the packet, though, it literally just says for the answer key, it's C is less than 0. It doesn't say like every other thing says all real, no real.
That exact question, it was correct. 0. C is less than 0. Not all of them were special cases.
But how would I know for like if that type of question came up on the test that it's not going to be just like the actual answer, not like all or no?
Because in that exact question, you still, when I subtracted 2C on both sides, I still had the variable 2C minus 20. When I subtract 3x on both sides, that would remove it all. And because of that.
Oh, it's because because you still have to divide. That just already, like at the start, you already let go of all your variables. So you still have a variable there. So that so when it comes down to just having the variable left, it's just going to be the answer.
Yeah, exactly. Then you just solve it like normal.
All right, that's all I needed. Okay, I'll just type here in the chat. All right, thank you.
No problem. So Daniel, I see Daniel's hand up from the little thing. I'm going to answer Daniel's question. I'm sorry, and then I'll just continue.
Can you go back up to what Yarin's thing? I have like a question about that.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I thought so. Like on like after you distribute, you take away like 2C, and then you take away 2C from the 4C. Wouldn't that still be like just like how does C just get down to C?
In this one? Oh, so I keep going from here. Let me just finish the problem now. So I have 2C minus 20 is less than negative 20. So now I'm going to plus 20 on both sides. This is 0. This happens to also be 0. So it's going to be 2c is less than 0. Then I'm going to divide it by 2 on both sides. So then c is less than
Okay.
0.
Got to divide.
No
Thank you.
problem.
I have
Mr. Toval,
Use the
Mr.
race.
Toval.
Go ahead, Jacob, and then I'll give a Sherelle next.
No, I just want to know how long do we have for the test?
You know, it's like 24 minutes plus whatever extra time.
Okay, got it.
All right. All right, Sherelle. I'm sorry. I know you were trying. Go ahead.
So can you go back for? I have a question. Can you go back to like
Yeah.
the previous page? So basically, it's 4c minus 5 is less than 2, and
Less than
then
2c minus 10.
Yeah, but is it an and statement because it's an and statement, right?
And this one, no. This is just they have variables on both sides, but it's not an and statement here. This is a parenthesis.
Oh,
This is a parenthesis.
those are parentheses. Okay.
Yeah, my bad.
And then, okay, so then you just wanna, like gonna do it like what you taught us in the beginning, like with like the equal sign or whatever. Like you have to get c by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I understand it.
Okay. Any other questions? If you just want to
Can
study,
you leave
yeah. If you want to
after
study
you
right here,
say here?
yeah, you can leave right after you say here. I don't need to watch
Um,
you do not. I can't watch you. Like I'm not gonna watch you study. So go on.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
On
Yeah, I'm thinking.
5.3,
good.
No
number
problem.
5, I did like the distributing part, but then it's like gets to like 6y over 0 is bigger than 0. Do I divide by 6 there?
Let me open it up for
Or
myself.
like
so
how
can
do I
look.
graph that?
So
Yeah, sorry, I'm not very good at saying
that's
it.
fine. So 6y plus 1 is greater than or just greater than 6. So 6y plus 1 is greater than 6. So what did you do? You give me the steps, Daniel.
6 times y, so it'll be 6y. And then 6 times 1, so then it'll be 6y plus 6.
Uh-huh. Now
And
what?
then you, from the left side, you subtract 6.
Good.
And then 6y is bigger than 0. But then
Okay.
what do I do from there? Do I do like
Just
the same
divide
thing
it.
as the other one?
Divide
where I
by 6.
six?
Just 0's another number, man. Just divide by 6 on both sides. 0 divided by
Okay.
6
But
is
then y and then 0.
0. Okay, then what?
But I don't know how to graph that.
Sure. So what's your point going to be on?
Just 0.
Good. And is it going to be open or
In the middle.
closed?
Open. I think.
Open. Good. So y is greater
Yeah.
than 0. So numbers bigger than 0. What's a number bigger than 0?
10.
Sure. So then you would just color towards the bigger side. So this way.
So
Okay.
I basically just make an arrow going to the right.
Yeah, because
And
y
it's
is
bigger
bigger
than-
than 0. Yeah.
Thank you.
Left is less. So LL. Left is less. Right is more. Or greater, or whatever you want to say. Okay. Sherelle, Jessley, you got any questions for me? You just want to stay on in case you got any questions for me?
Wait, for the previous question, was it c is less than 0?
C was less than 0, yeah.
Okay. So I think I'm good. Can I email you if I have any questions?
Sure, I'll keep my eyes out. If I'm sleeping, I might sleep in the middle of the afternoon, so forgive me if I
Okay.
respond to you late. So,
Okay, thank you.
all right,
Bye.
just make sure you
Appreciate it.
type here before you go, and then you're free to go.
I have 2 more questions.
Sure, hit it
On
up.
5.4 practice B.
5.4, which
could-
number? Or in general?
Number 1. Oh yeah, number 1. We'll just do number 1 because I don't know how to do it.
That's fine.
Can you like walk me through how to do it? Because
Sure,
I don't
let
know
me-
how to do these.
Okay. All real numbers that are less than or equal to -3 and greater than or equal to 6. Okay, so this one is a little tricky because it's too simple. All real numbers, so we don't know what that number is, so we just call it X. Now, is anything happening to that number, Daniel?
Wait, I think I'm on a different one than you. It's 5.4 practice B number one.
Number one, translate the verbal phrase into an inequality, then graph the inequality.
Yeah.
All real numbers are less than
Oh no.
5.4b.
Mine says like. Wait, okay. Are the numbers all real numbers that are less than or equal to -3 and greater than -8?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you said 6 before it said the 8. so
Oh, I
confused
might
by
have.
that.
My fault.
Sorry.
Okay. So x is going to represent all real numbers. We don't know what number it is exactly, but it could be any number. That's true for variables. So less than or equal to -3. So how would that look like? I'll give you options. A,
Less than-
B,
Less than or equal
C,
to.
D. Good. Less than or equal to. So which one is that symbol?
So D.
D.
I think.
So less than or equal
less,
to.
just less. Yeah.
That's fine. Less than or equal to what number?
Yeah. No, -8
-3. No.
or -3. Oh, -3.
Okay.
then-
And
Oh yeah.
what's the other
okay.
statement?
X and then the C, so greater than or equal to -8.
Okay. So we graph that on the line. So we have -8 is smaller than -3. You want to make sure you get that correctly. It seems like they're both going to be solid circles. X is less than -3, so less than is going to the left. X is greater than -8, so it's going to the right. They're hitting each other right here.
So I just basically write -8 and -3 on the graph and make a line
In between,
them?
yeah. And I'm like trying to make
okay.
sure you word it to yourself like X is less than 3 and do like a little mini graph just so like you could help yourself do it correctly. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
You
I'm gonna
said you
try
have-
to figure out the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out the next one by myself, and then if I figure it out, I'll go off, and then if I don't figure it out, I'll ask you. Then I'll go.
All right. Jessley, you have any questions for me?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.
Type here before you go, and then yes, you're free to go. Have a good day.
Wait, what do you want me to write?
Just type here, HERE, so to say I was
Oh,
here.
I already wrote that.
Okay, then you're free to go,
I
Jessley.
wrote. Okay. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, can you walk me through number 4 on 5.4?
Sure.
I don't know how to do it with the numbers, like with the
4,
instead,
5.
like with the one set of another.
Sure. Okay, so number 4. So -3. Hold up. -3 is less than x plus 1, which is less than or equal to 5. All right. When you're written like an and statement like this, you would have to split it up into 2 pieces. -3 is less than x plus 1, and x plus 1 is less than or equal to 5. So from here, we subtract 1 on both sides. -4 is less than x. And over here, I subtract 1 on both sides. X is less than or equal to 4. Just want to be clear, Daniel, these happen to be positive, negative of each other. That doesn't always happen, okay? I just want to make that clear.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to make our number line. So -4 and 4. This one at -4 is going to be an open circle, while the one at 4 is going to be a closed circle. So -4 is less than x. So at -4 is less than x. That's the same thing as saying x is greater than -4. So I go towards the greater side. And x is less than or equal to 4. So x is less than or equal to 4. So it's in between.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
You
Actually,
too.
I need to write here. Then have a good day.
You too, man.